So, hi, Steve Thonk. How
Hello.
you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you.
Good. I think I first met you maybe 3 or 4 years ago at a Brighton meet, and you had just lost your job and you'd just gone full time at Thonk. So, how's it going?
It's going really well, yeah. I got made redundant and had to set up a new business. I've always been working in kind of sound and synths. And yeah, the Eurorack thing really kind of took off a few years ago. And I could see that there was no one really bringing together all the different DIY producers into one place and making DIY modular synth stuff accessible to people. So that's what I've been focusing on in the last couple of years. You know, this stuff is pretty expensive at the end of the day, and as more and more people are getting into it, you know, there's a lot of people kind of coming through and wanting to put it together themselves. And yeah, with the maker culture that's around, it's a really nice fit of synths and DIY.
So, how did you get into DIY synth stuff?
I got into it. My background is as a musician and doing sound effects for video games and some film work as well. And I kind of got into this stuff through being one of those people spending all day looking at a computer screen, editing audio, and you know, and I love that stuff. But using synths in the evening that don't have a computer screen and where you're building it yourself is just it's such a different kind of thing to working on a computer. So yeah, that's my passion for it really. It's something different to looking at a screen all day.
And so who exactly do you stock at Thonk?
Who do I stock? These days I'm stocking Music Thing Modular and Hex Inverter, God's Box, which is a new manufacturer I've been working really closely with. Recent stuff from Rebel Technologies, Circuit Abbey, Synthrotech, RYO, Roll Your Own, sell loads of stuff from them. The amount of people coming through, new manufacturers on sale is just rising all the time. And there's definitely, I think the thing about a lot of the bigger companies like your Make Noise and Intelligel, Tip Top, people like that, you know, they all started out as synth DIYers. So, you know, a company like 4MS, and they you know, they focus mainly on their retail modules, but they, at the heart of it, they see themselves as synth DIYers. They just, you know, they're just doing it on a bigger scale. So those guys are still really supporting the synth DIY scene.
And that's kind of that's kind of obvious across the board. Like everyone I meet at these sort of events kind of have all got like a kind of a love for the little guy, I suppose, because they probably once were.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I think it's just, I think with, you know, all these Eurorack companies, I think there's a definite kind of democratic edge to it. You know, these people are kind of taking back that connection to musicians. The bigger companies, you know, we all love kind of Korg and Roland stuff and all those kind of things, but the little companies are just so much more nimble and they can react really quickly to what people want. And you see that happening on the forums where they're asking for feedback on their modules, and that's what I see all the time. Is I just go, customers are totally, you know, feeding back to me constantly, and that's so much more satisfying than, I'm sure, being sat in some big corporate office somewhere.
And that's important for you as a businessman to kind of have that connection with your customer base. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I used to do sound design stuff and working on video games and things, the person who would be experiencing what I'm creating at the end of the day would be so far removed from me, I had no connection to that. And so, yeah, events like this, I'm talking with my customers, they're telling me what they want. And importantly, to be honest, you know, I am a musician as well.
So I can appreciate it from a musician's and a producer's point of view. So
it's much more rewarding than what you were doing before.
It is, yeah. Yeah, for me it is, definitely.
Excellent. Well, I wish you all the luck in the world. Thank you. Cheers.
All right.